Most people think building retirement income with real estate means buying a lot of properties, dealing with tenants, and consistently worrying about repairs and late payments. But the truth is, you may not need a huge portfolio. And more importantly, you do not have to manage tenants yourself. In this video, I am going to walk you through a simple step-by-step strategy for building retirement income through real estate in Toronto and the GTA. What type of property to focus on, what mistakes to avoid, and how to make this investment more passive and less stressful. If you ever thought about an investment property but felt unsure where to start, this video is for you. It's important to start with the right mindset. The first step is to understand this. In Toronto and the GTA, retirement income is usually not a day one cash flow strategy. That's important. A lot of people look at today's numbers and feel discouraged. They see the mortgage, condo fees, property taxes, insurance, and they compare that to the rent. And they realize many properties are close to break even or even slightly negative, especially in the beginning. So if your expectation is to buy a condo today and immediately create large monthly profit, that usually is not how this market works. The real strategy here is long term. You are buying for a combination of mortgage paydown, rent growth over time, appreciation, and future stronger cash flow as the numbers improve. So the first mindset shift is this. Do not judge the property only based on today. Judge it based on what it can become over time. And if you are not sure how to evaluate that property, feel free to reach out. I would be happy to help you look at the numbers more realistically based on your goals. The second step is choosing the right property type. When it comes to retirement income, I usually recommend keeping it simple. In many cases, the better fit is a one-bedroom or 1+10 condo in a high-demand rental area. Why? Because those properties are usually easier to rent, lower maintenance, and more affordable to enter, and more attractive to a large tenant pool compared to large homes, luxury properties, or unique layouts. Smaller, well-located condos are often more predictable. And for retirement planning, predictability matters. You want something that gives you consistent rental demand, lower vacancy risk, and fewer surprises. That is much more important than chasing something flashy. So, when I look at property for retirement income purpose, I am asking, is this easy to rent? Is the demand steady? Is the upkeep manageable? Will this still make sense 5 to 10 years from now? If you would like, I can also help you identify what type of property makes sense based on your budget, timeline, and comfort level. The third step is location. This is one of the biggest factors in long-term success. You are not just buying a property, you are buying access to long-term tenant demand. The kinds of areas I usually pay close attention to are properties near transit, employment hubs, shoppings, schools, and everyday amenities. Areas with strong rental demand tend to perform better over time because they are easier to lease, easier to hold, and more resilient during slower market periods. That is why transit-oriented and well-connected neighborhoods often make more sense for retirement income strategy than simply buying the cheapest property available. A cheaper property is the wrong location can cost you much more in vacancy, stress, and poor tenant demand. So instead of asking only, is this property affordable? You also need to ask, will people consistently want to rent here? That's a much more powerful question. And if you're not sure which area fit your budget and your retirement goals, send me a message. I can help you narrow down the better options. Now, this is the part where many people hesitate. And honestly, I understand it a lot. A lot of people say, I like the idea of owning investment property, but I don't want to deal with tenants. They worry about choosing the wrong tenant, missed rent payments, maintenance issues, late night calls, and the overall stress of management. And this is exactly where many good potential investors stop moving forward. But here is the good news. You do not have to do all of that yourself. This is a very important part of my business. I help clients not only with buying the right investment property, but also with the rental side and ongoing property management. That includes advertising the property, screening tenants, reviewing credits and income, checking supporting documents, selecting stronger applicants, and helping manage the property after move-in. So if there is a maintenance issue or tenant concern, the homeowner does not have to carry that stress alone. That changes everything, because now the property becomes much closer to what people actually want, a more hands-off path toward long-term income. If managing tenants has been the main reason you have held back, reach out to me. That part can absolutely be resolved. Thanks for watching.